morning, Kennedy Dragons. Hopefully you guys had a great weekend. Today is Monday. It's January 31st. It's the last day of January, believe it or not. Payday, teachers. That's right. Today is the 106th day of school. I'm Mr. Butcher. It's my job to keep you guys safe so that you can show us how excellent you can be. Hopefully you've left your average at home or on the bus and you are ready, which means being in the right place at the right time with the right stuff. Respectful, which means treating others the way you want to be treated, and responsible, which means doing your job with a smile on your face and giving perfect effort. Hopefully you're ready to have a ready, respectful, and responsible day. Speaking of responsibilities, our first responsibility is to be ready to show respect for the rights that we have in this country. We do this by daily saying the Pledge of Allegiance, the school pledge, as well as doing our moment of silence. When we do our pledge, we want you to stop what you're doing, stand up tall, put your hand over your heart like this, say the pledge loudly, clearly, and with pride. That's how you show respect. If you guys would please stand for the pledge and remain standing for the Kennedy School Pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the Kennedy School Pledge. I pledge myself as a Kennedy Dragon to be ready for the day ahead of me. I'll be respectful of myself, my teachers, and all others I meet throughout the day. I promise to be responsible for myself, my actions, and my learning. I'll work my hardest to be the best dragon I can be. Another responsibility that we have is to try to keep each other safe by slowing down the spread of germs. We can do this by frequently washing our hands. When we wash our hands, we want to make sure that we're using soap and water. If you do not have access to soap and water, an alcohol-based hand sanitizer will be sufficient. If you are washing your hands, you want to make sure you get all parts of your hands. The backs of your hands, the palms of your hands, your fingertips in between your fingers, your wrists, and your thumbs. When you wash your hands, you want to be doing it for at least 20 seconds. Let's model what good hand washing looks like right now. So get the palms of your hands. Get the back of your hand. Get the back of your other hand. Get in between your fingers. 4, 5. Get your fingertips. Get your other set of fingertips. 3, 4, 5. Get your thumb. 2, 3, 4, 5. Get your other thumb. 2, 5. Get your wrist. 2, 4, 5. And get your other wrist. 2, 3, 4, 5. And now your hands should be nice and clean. Now that we've washed our hands, we've done our moment of silence, we've done our pledges, it is time to show respect for those that have birthdays today. Happy birthday to Logan Graham, who is 11, and happy birthday to Wyatt Yang, who is 6. We'll make sure you get your birthday ribbon. Happy birthday. Our third responsibility is to make our lunch choice. Lunch choice today, mini cheese calzones, which are just like cheese sticks, green beans, fresh butternut squash, wow, fancy, and mixed berry fruit cup. If you do not want the mini cheese calzone, it will probably come with some tomato dipping sauce. You can always get the yogurt and muffin or the peanut butter and jelly. Okay, it's time for our writing and vocabulary activity. Here's our picture for the week. I like this picture. So here we go. Today, you're just looking at it. What do you see? What do you think's going on? Just think about it. Just kind of get your juices flowing. We're going to be asking you about nouns, persons, places, things, things you can see, feel, hear, or touch. We're going to be asking for verbs, action words, what actions are happening. We're going to be asking you for adjectives and adverbs, those describing words. Tell us what kind, how many, which one, to what extent. And then also prepositional phrases that show relationship between two nouns and actually go in a phrase. So today we're just looking for it. Start getting your ideas going, and we'll talk more about it each day as we go through the week. Give us some really good creative writing too. Now time for our math problems of the week. Remember, we have a K1, a 2-3, and a 4-5 math problem. You can do any grade level you want. You can do more than one grade level. If you're in 4th and 5th grade, stay away from just doing the kindergarten ones, but try to do those as many as you can. Last Friday, I shared with the teachers the whiteboard, so you guys should have access to that. Put your answers on those whiteboards. Please make sure that you are putting your name on them. All right, here's the K1 math problem of the week. Miss Santiago has lost her marbles. They were in a jar and they spilled out all over the floor. How many marbles do you see? How many groups of marbles can you make? So here's the picture you look at. That's how many marbles. You got to tell me how many you see and how many groups can you make. Here's the 2-3 problem of the week. How would you arrange rectangles with the areas seen on the board to fill the board? And here give you examples. So they give you some areas and you have to shade those in rectangles that will help fill the board completely in different colors. You can't really see this one that great, but the one on the whiteboard is very good. So do that one now. All right, here's the 4-5 math question of the week. Using some of the digits from 1 to 9 at most one time each, place a digit in each box to make a true equation with the smallest possible sum. You must put a digit in each box. You cannot use 0. So there you go. You got to think through this one. A lot of trial and error. You got to really know your fractions and how to do mixed numbers. All right, it's now time for our morning message. Today's morning message is on responsibility when it comes to education. It might be a little hard to think of school as a game, but guess what? In a way, it really is. It's like a baseball game or a basketball game. Players who sit on the bench all the time, they don't learn because they're not in the game. The players who learn the most are on the field or on the court. Here at school, we want everyone to play in the game. The best way to do that is to participate in class, ask questions when you don't understand, and do your classwork and homework. The more you play the game, the more you learn, and the more you learn, the better you'll be. With something to think about, I'm Mr. Butcher. Make today your masterpiece or not. Remember, the choice is yours. And that's so true. We have so many kids here that just don't do their work. And that's like, you're not in the game. You don't get a chance to get better. And sometimes you don't do the work because it's hard. And that's the reason why you should do it, because that's the only way it's going to get easier is to do it. Some people do it or don't do their work because they don't want to, and you just need to get over that because it's not about what you want to do, it's about what you have to do so you can do what you want to do. And some people just do it because they're lazy. And lazy people, they're not going to be successful. We want everyone to be a success. So participate in the game. Do your job. Just do your job with a smile on your face. And get perfect every day. That is all we have for announcements, so please help me.
Me and your teachers keep you safe. That is our job.
And your job is to help us keep you safe.
And you can help us by being a ready, respectful, and responsible student who is focused on graduating in the year.
Because when you are a ready, respectful, and responsible student focused on graduation, you are fully committed to student success. I love you very much. Have a great day. Today's read aloud is Red is Best. It's written by, the author is Kathy Stinson, and the illustrator is Robin Baird Lewis. The author is the person who wrote the words. The illustrator is the person who drew the pictures. As I read, I'm going to try to model what good readers do, which is read fluently, which means I read the words correctly at a good pace. Not too fast, not too slow, and with expression. And as I read, we want you guys to practice what good readers do as they listen to something being read. They listen for the character, who or what the story is about, the setting, where and when the story is taking place, and also the sequence of events, what happens first, next, and last. And also ask yourself questions. What just happened? How did it happen? Why did it happen? What do you think is going to happen next? So here we go. Red is best. My mom doesn't understand about red. I like my red stockings the best. My mom says, wear these. Your white stockings look good with that dress. But I can jump higher in my red stockings. I like my red stockings best. So we got a little girl here who likes red stockings. Her mom wants her to wear different things. I like my red jacket the best. My mom says you need to wear your blue jacket. It's too cold outside for your red jacket. But how can I be Red Riding Hood in my blue jacket? I like my red jacket best. So she wants to wear a red jacket. Her mom wants her to wear a blue jacket because it's too cold. But she wants to be Red Riding Hood. I like my red boots the best. My mom says you can't wear your red boots in the snow. They're just for rainy weather. But my red boots take bigger steps. I like my red boots best. She wants to wear red boots. But those are just rain boots. In the snow, she needs something warmer. I like my red mittens the best. My mom says your brown mittens are warmer. Your red mittens have holes in them. She likes the red ones best. But my red mittens make better snowballs. I like my red mittens the best. I like my red pajamas the best. My mom says your yellow pajamas will keep you warm when you kick off your blankets. But my red pajamas keep the monsters away when I'm sleeping. I like my red pajamas best. I like the red cup the best. My mom says, oh, Kelly, what difference does it make? I already poured your juice in that green cup. But juice tastes better in the red cup. I like the red cup best. Kelly really likes red. I like my red barrettes the best. My mom says you wear pink barrettes with a pink dress, but my red barrettes make my hair laugh. I like my red barrettes best. Barrette, that's a good vocabulary word. Something that holds you, put it in your hair, holds your hair. I like my red paint the best. My mom says, but Kelly, there is hardly any red paint left. Maybe you could use orange instead. But red paint's put singing in my head. I like red paint the best. Kelly really likes red. I like red because red is best. Red is best. Hopefully you enjoyed. What's your favorite color?